Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Thursday. This is Devils After Dark, coming to you live from the Primetime Radio studios here in beautiful New Jersey. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with Scotty of Sirius XM, Liquid Metal.
Beautiful New Jersey, huh? Beautiful New Jersey. Okay.
Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. It's an unhappy Devils recap today, but I saw some good things. I saw some bad things. Also, I know all of us, me included, were thinking of hypotheticals, how the E-Bug can get into the game. But he didn't. But it was kind of cool. But hey, Scotty, don't let me interrupt you. Let's get to the damn it unhappy Devils recap.
Yeah, Sam, we're not ringing the hell's bells tonight. Little disappointed, I gotta say myself. Welcome to another edition of Devils After Dark. Devils taking on the Icelanders, as the schmooze used to like to call them, out there in Long Island. We know the last game, a lot of our former friends scored some points, and the Islanders got their first win at home against us in their new arena. But since then, they have been playing pretty well there. Lots of big news on the Devils lineup front right off the bat. I don't know if anyone was watching the game on ESPN Plus, but the MSG, we were getting like the director's feed, I think, for a little while with the split screen. That was kind of interesting. But yeah, it was you watch the cameras zoom in and out, and you see how good the cameramen are at like really getting those shots so fast. How man, they just move around the arena like boom, 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 and they're right on the money too. It's pretty wild. But either way, who do we have back? Andreas, don't call me Andre Johnson. Janssen back in the lineup with Dawson Mercer. Pavel Zacha back in the lineup again with Nico Hischier and Jesper Boquist on that line. But who else came back? It was Igor Sharangovich back in the lineup with Tatar and Hughes. Jimmy Vesey back as well. He was playing with Mercer and Janssen. AJ Greer back in the lineup, who once again ended up drawing 2 penalties. So good job, AJ Greer. Down there with Nathan Bastian and Mikey McLeod, a fourth line. I actually have it written down right here. Going to need a big game from the one name we didn't mention, John Gillies. I said, good morning, Gil. I wish we had the what about, do you have the what about Bob lines? I said, good morning, Gil.
I don't have that.
No? Oh,
not yet.
Man. Sam was just
not yet
looking at me with the blank stare there. Anyway, Gillies, I said, going to need big game from Gillies and fourth line. And we did have a pretty big game from both of them. In this contest, this barn burner, what's the word I'm looking for? Slobberknocker, that's what I was going for. Slobberknocker, old JR, Jim Ross. That the Islanders did win in the end. But first goal of the game came from the man who has been lighting it up and someone we talked about that we wanted to see get going. And it seems that he has. Igor Sharangovich with a nice goal here. Colton White, let me see here. Oh, yes, it was right after the Colton White giveaway at the blue line, which Gillies, stand tall, made a bunch of big saves in the first period, by the way. John Gillies, there was a giveaway right behind the net that he made 2 breakaways, I think, in the first period that he made saves on. But Igor pulls a nice little inside-out move above the circle, and on the out, man, did he whip that wrist shot. A wicked wrista there, Sam Wu, from afar. Blocker side, 8th of the year. Nice to see Igor Sharangovich getting going over there. And a lot of our team did have a rough game. I got to say, the ice seemed a little A lot of guys losing their edge all over the place. PK Subban later in the game, which ended up on a 2-on-1, which Gillies bailed us out on as well. But in the first period, Siegenthaler had a couple misplays. Colton White had a couple misplays. But AJ Greer drew a couple penalties, and so did Siegenthaler after a while. Sharangovich, nice to see there. But late in the period, just about a minute to go, Josh Bailey puts the Islanders on the board with his second of the year from old friend Zach Parise there. Getting the assist on there, and it was a power play goal. So even though the penalty kill did have a pretty strong game, we gave up one. Did we get the other one? Was there another one? Yes, it was a power play goal. How could I forget? But that's how we went into the first intermission. We played well, but that end goal again, which we've seen as a theme for the Devils, two themes. One, giving up late goals. Two, can't keep a lead. It's like we have to be playing tied or from behind at all times in the game. So when you know it, coming out there about 10 minutes into the second, Pelech, who took a couple of unusual penalties tonight. I think he had two or three. But Pelech gets one again from our old friend, Zach Parise. And seems he likes to put the points on the scoreboard when he's playing his old buddies, the Devils. And the Islanders kind of controlled most of the second period. This is when Greer drew another penalty. Thought maybe the Devils could get some advantage there, but it was kind of just, I wouldn't say it was one-sided or another, but I feel like both teams were getting some chances here and there. Moving into the third, we did see the Devils get a big power play goal from Nathan Bastian. Okay, and this was right after PK Subban wiped out and had that 2-on-1 that Gillies made the big save on. He gave up 3 goals, but none of them were really his fault. And he could have given up a lot more because the Devils gave up a lot of quality chances. But big Bastian in front of the net on the power play. Some really good work moving the puck around. Ty Smith, Jack Hughes, was it Thomas Tatar as well? I can't remember who the other person was out there on the point, moving the puck around. Eventually, maybe it was Nico Hischier. Eventually, Smith puts the big blast on net. It gets through, and Bastian gets the tip to go past Sorokin, who also had a very, very big game. The Devils had some very good quality chances to score, but that's a power play goal. Nice to see the special teams performing very well. But then at the end, with about 5 minutes to go, Matthew Barzal pulls a little dipsy-do there on Yegor Sharangovich and Jack Hughes. They follow the puck, and, the puck goes to Josh Bailey, and no one follows Matt Barzal. And he's alone in the slot. Bailey just a little quick give and go, gives it right back. Barzal rockets home. Was that just a wrister? I thought that was a slapper, but he put some, I don't like mustard. I'll say he put some barbecue sauce on that one. Sam will. All right. Yeah. He definitely put some barbecue sauce on that one. Again, you can't really fault Gillies on this one. Barzal left alone, dead center in the slot. 3 stars of the game, Pelech, Bailey, and Parise. Shots on goal for the Devils, 14, 6, 12 for a total of 32. Icelanders, 14, 5, 6 for a total of 25. Face-offs, the Devils had a significant advantage. We got 58% to 42. Michael McLeod, I think, was like 11-2 or something like that in the face-off circle tonight. Really stellar work from him there. No surprises. Nico Hischier did well also. Power play for the Devs, 1 for 5. Islanders 1 for 4. Hits. Yeah, you can say we were out hit. 27-16. The Islanders had us there. 13 blocks. Always nice to see. 8 giveaways. Want to give those down. Only 4 takeaways. Overall, there were some good things. There were some bad things. Say the truth, Sam Wu. When we got it tied up there at 10:25, so under 10 minutes to go in the game, I was really hoping that the Devils would at least get 1 point out of this game. Interdivision, Islanders, they've been off for a long time too. I know we've been off for a long time. Obviously, the team is not at full strength yet. A bunch of guys just coming off playing their first games in a while. Hell's bells. A lot of guys playing their first game in a while because the team has been off. John Gillies in goal. We got the E-Bug. We tried to get Shorts guy on the bench. We were hoping that way we could actually have a player post-game interview afterwards here on Devils After Dark. When reached for a comment, CEO David Blitzer told us to be patient. So we're being patient on that. Okay, we're being patient. And we're waiting to maybe one day have a Devils player here on Devils After Dark. But
Kyle, be patient.
my name's Scott, sir. But that's I will. I swear, I will.
No, I'm
patient.
just making up a scenario.
Oh, okay.
Coach, can I get in? Can I get in? Be patient, Kyle. Be patient. You'll get your chance. Don't worry about it, son.
Well, good for Shapiro though. Getting on the bench there, hanging out. That's kind of a cool, fun story. He didn't get in the game like who was that? Was that for Carolina or was it Toronto? No, it was Carolina, right? That guy got
it was Carolina.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. So hey, we got it. We try to get Shorts guy in there. We'll try again next time if it happens. We swear. But I gotta say, I was a little bummed when they gave up that goal. I get it. It's a little set play there. Jack and Igor follow the puck, but Barzal goes right behind them in the slot, wide open. And he just slammed that baby home. And like I said, you can't really fault Gillies on that. It was a good play, but I was really hoping
Gillies played. He played well.
He did good.
I would well enough
if they lost in OT. I could take the losing in OT in the 3-on-3. Sometimes it happens, or the shootout. But I really wanted to see the boys get a point tonight. We got a couple games off here now because Montreal and Toronto are coming out next. But Samu, I know you said you saw some things that you liked. So what were some of the things? Let's keep it on the positive right now. Tell us what you think. Facebook Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live. Hit us up. Let us know your feedback on the game. But Samu, what were some of the things that you saw? And positive or negative, who cares? You just tell me.
Well, the Bash brothers, McLeod and Bastion, when VC took got hit, cheap shot. The two boys defended their teammate. I talked about this all the time, having that kind of culture in your locker room, saying, look, we're going to deter this. And we're going to stop it right now. We're not going to give an inch. In years past, I've talked about this many times, that we see no response. And because the Devils' penalty kill is much better than it was a couple months ago, you can take penalties every once in a while. I wouldn't make a habit of it, but I think it's worth more to stand your ground than let other teams take liberty against your star players. But right now, you see what Bastion brings to the table. This game would simulate keeping Nathan Bastion and Damon Severson leaving to the Seattle Kraken, because obviously Severson was not in the lineup, and Bastion had a heck of a game.
Apologize, I forgot to mention that. Yep.
Yeah.
Severson, and Blackwood, obviously. Schmid, right?
Yeah,
he's out. He's out as well.
Yep.
Dougie, Bratt, Kuokkanen.
Yep.
Am I missing someone? I don't know if I'm missing anyone.
You're seeing the Devils missing Bratt right now, and also Bastion. I'm telling you, if he keeps doing what he's supposed to be doing in front of the goaltender on the power play, he's going to get goals. He will get goals.
Yeah.
And he did that very, very well. Again, if I looked at the replay, it was a split-second hesitation, and Bastion, a beautiful tip-in. He will get those type of goals if he continues doing what he's doing. So on that note, Also, I
note.
think. Well, I
On
think
that
Jack
note,
Hughes.
Sam Wu.
I think Jack Hughes is missing Bratt a little bit, but Jack Hughes is Jack Hughes.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I see? I thought Ty Smith had a decent game today. I thought
He
he had a
had
decent
one
game.
play early in the first where he just like dropped it back, and Gillies had to play it, I think, instead of Subban or something like that. And I'm like, oh man, what are you doing with those drop passes, Ty? Why? But he did get that shot home for the for the bashing goal. That was him taking that blast from the point. So he got it through. You like to see that. I'm not gonna lie, on the power play and stuff when he was up there on the point, I get a little nervous now. I'm just like, oh boy, when it's not Dougie, you get a little nervous. You get a little nervous. Don't know what's gonna happen, Sam. Whoa, gonna explode.
Yeah.
George is getting angry.
But right now the Devils have 6 days off. Essentially, they can recuperate, get themselves healthy. Kyle Shapiro, I thought his interview, that 5 minutes and 15 seconds of unscripted, interview he did, he was very well spoken, very intelligent, being thrown in there, promoting the game and the league and the Devils very well. He's almost like he was a pro. I was very impressed with that interview.
Isn't he a coach?
Pre-game. Yes.
I'm thinking he's probably done a press conference or two before. He knows his way around the room, around the media circles there, Sam Wu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I wish we would have known that he practiced with the team yesterday. That's all I have to say.
Well, we all wanted to know things like that, so yeah. But yeah, the boys have some time off now. We're gonna hope that, because I've heard Jesper Bratt, is feeling good. So hopefully by the next game we'll have him back. Hopefully by the next game, we get Damon Severson back. Maybe Mackenzie Blackwood is back. Who knows? Maybe Dougie's recovered, puts the old face shield on and gets out there with the broken jaw. If the migraines are gone, why not? He's a hockey player. Wrap it up and go. Tape it up and get out there, kid.
He ain't no Antonio Brown.
He ain't no.
Can you imagine if Dougie's like, I'm not going, and then he takes off
man.
and throws it in the crowd and then skates off.
Throws it off. Hey, big congratulations, by the way, because I saw a couple. Oh, there's Corbin, a couple other people talking about it as well. Jack Hughes getting his all-star selection. Going to be going to the game in Vegas. Very excited to see Jack Hughes in the skills competition. Skills competitions are usually a lot of fun. I've always loved the NHL skill competitions. Back when Marty. Then they used to do the 3-on-1s, I think it was. Oh man, he would put on a show sometime. Remember, Yager just standing there one time, shaking his head, like, "How did you stop that puck? Ah, diabolical!" But it'll be nice to see Jack Hughes in the All-Star competition. Big congratulations to him, and let's hope that our own Jesper Bratt, our unsung hero, but definitely the most consistent player on the Devils this season. Maybe he gets that final vote in or an injury replacement, but we'd like to see him maybe get that final vote in. I think he definitely deserves a spot over there, the way he's played, the way he's carried himself, not only the production, but the leadership that he has provided to this young team through this tough season again. Hasn't been as bad as last year, but it hasn't been any easier. With, the guys going down with COVID and stuff like that. Happy that they're not getting as sick, and that they're able to come back and they're not missing months at a time like last year. So let's hope. What was it, 6 days off? And then who we play? Tampa Bay, right? We have Tampa Bay after
Arizona.
that? Oh, we got Arizona. Okay, we have Arizona.
Yeah, we skipped Tampa.
We're skipping
Yep.
Tampa?
No, we
That's
skipped.
postponed us?
Yeah, it was Monday, last Monday. We were supposed to play Tampa.
What? Am I crazy?
The Tampa Bay Lightning, Scotty.
Oh, the Tampa Bay. What? Oh, no. Tampa Bay is the week after that. We have Arizona, Carolina. I knew we had a big powerhouse team to play. So we're off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday postponed, Tuesday off, and then Wednesday is game time again. At home, Arizona. Tosh Lounge 973, Samu? You gonna be doing a little Tosh Lounge 973 that day?
No, actually, no. I'll be doing State of the Fan address during the game, 8:30 p.m.
Oh,
Eastern
that's right.
on that Wednesday. So it's probably
Oh,
going to
that's
be a
right. That's
quadruple
Wednesday.
header. Yeah, quadruple header Wednesday. Yeah.
Quadruple header action. Well, we got
Yeah.
Arizona, then Carolina, the Kings, then Dallas and Tampa Bay. I knew we had Tampa Bay coming up. I'm sorry, guys. Got a little confused there with my weeks. Jumped ahead one. So Arizona first, Carolina there. Woo! Carolina's a fun team to watch. Been catching some of their games on the old ESPN Plus there. But they're going to be an exciting team. But okay, Arizona's definitely a team that we can play against and we can win against. We should be able to win against every team, but let's just face it. Some teams you got better options against, so better chances, better odds. That's a good one to come back, though. Hopefully, getting some more guys healthy. Be nice to see Kuokkanen, Jesper Bratt, Severson, one of the goaltenders coming back, and make a big difference. Dougie,
Yeah.
woo, Dougie on that power play. We talked about the points that he's put up there. Actually, I didn't even look at that, Sam Wu. Did PK Subban and Colton White. That's 1, 2. And Ty Smith. That's 3 points from the defense tonight.
Yep.
3 points on 2
No
goals.
letdown. No letdown.
Devils defense.
And
I was talking season-long trends. I was saying bad things about, last minute and protecting leads. But one of the trends of this year has definitely been the production from their defense. They've already eclipsed last year's total by far, like weeks ago. It's night and day the amount of production we're getting from them. And they're also playing good defense, which also helps out, not leaving our goalies, left out to dry there, but also putting points on the board. That's where some of these W's have been coming from. Defense, that's a positive trend through this season. Defensive production.
And I think, right now, I think the 6-day layover, just rest, get ready. You're going to be back at home. You get another chance to hit the reset button. They lost 2. They've lost 2 in a row in regulation by only 1 goal with the very depleted team. They didn't play they didn't play 2 great teams, but I think right now what we're seeing here is they're in it. I watched the entire game. I wasn't complaining. I didn't find myself complaining that much. I'm seeing good things. They still need to continue to do that. At times they get off the wagon a little bit, but they get right back on. I thought Ryan Graves had a pretty solid game overall, getting involved offensively.
He was getting the puck to the net. Yeah, he did it, and it seems when Dougie does go down, he can step up and play that role. We've talked about Ryan Graves being that total package. We love him though, blocking shots and just shutting down other teams. That's what he's best at. But if need be, we know he can get the puck to the net as well and serve in an offensive role. Yeah.
Also, you didn't see it. The MSG feed, couple good things, couple gripes. Good things, seeing Erica and Bryce back in the arena. They were there from the skytop. They did a very good job. Bryce's dissection of whose goal was that? Was it the Bastion goal? I forgot which goal it was, or maybe the first one. I don't remember.
Sharangovich. They were moving the puck.
Yes, the Sharangovich Sharangovich goal, when he went over back on the replay during intermission, that outlet pass to Sharangovich, it was long, but it was tape to tape. And you
Mm-hmm.
could see the Islanders defensemen were on their heels immediately because they weren't expecting that. And
Mm-hmm.
Sharangovich just pretty much brought his speed, his skill, and put it, towards the net. If you go back to that replay, again, those are the things that they need to be doing. I don't mind the long passes. It's just they better connect. That's
Mm-hmm.
otherwise you're just never going to have a consistent flow. Through the neutral zone and try to get in the offensive zone. Also, just a gripe, and I know this with Cirrus. There's always bandwidth issues. You've got three
Mm-hmm.
teams. You've got the Islanders feed, the Devils feed, and how many times were we interrupted? If you're watching us on MSG, go to MSG2 in 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, blah 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 blah. And Kanji's talking. It's like, okay, we are doing a switch over now. And welcome in the the audience. This Devils Islanders. Da 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 da. Why don't you just put the Rangers on some C channel? They'll find it, the Ranger fans, and they'll just stick there. Why the herky jerky reaction? Because
Money,
it's
contract.
MSG.
Yeah, because it's
Because
money
it's
and contracts.
MSG.
You know why? You know why?
You know what the thing is? I mean, is there that prestige? Remember ESPN, and then there was a big controversy. Oh, the NHL's on ESPN2. Yeah, we're second fiddle to ESPN. As long as you get the channel, who cares? It's not like it's right next
I
to
didn't
each
have
other.
to. I didn't have to change anything. I don't know. My feed just stays the same the whole time. So, yeah, I was
Yeah,
good. I was cool.
it was just annoying. I don't know. Do you guys agree with me on YouTube Live and Facebook Live? I just thought it was just stupid. Like they keep on doing that. Remember back in the day, back in 2003? No, not 2003, 2007.
Someone
It's
cue the
like,
old man gif. Dana Carvey
yeah,
from Saturday Night Live.
yeah. It's
In my
like,
day,
remember when the Devils were on Metro? So it's like standard
was on
definition.
Metro.
Was it
You mean
Metro?
Sports Channel?
No, it was on MSG. But when they ran out of bandwidth, they were on Metro. It was like Metro 55, like some other. Can anybody help me out? You may have been on the West Coast by then. When'd you move?
No, I've only been out here 4 years.
Oh, don't you people remember Metro? Maybe 15 years ago, it was like, all right,
Oh boy,
it's not on FSNY or whatever. It's
we've
on
lost Sam
Metro.
Wu. We've lost him.
I don't know.
He's gone to Metro Land. We don't know
I'm
what's
gonna
happening
Google
over
it.
here.
I'm gonna Google it, but
Sam Wu's
you
got
don't
off at
remember?
Metro Park. He's got off at Metro Park before Woodbridge over there on the train. That's where he got off.
I'm disappointed in our audience. Nobody remembers it. Am I that old?
I think you're just that crazy, really. You're just making up things now. You remember back when I was here watching TV? We had to go to Metro 55 to see the Devils. Metro 55. That's the way to watch them. Was it one of the TVs with the knobs that you had to turn the channels?
It was some Long Island cable TV network that
Or was it
probably
like a slider
Cablevision
thing?
owned. I think they resolved it in
Long Island?
2006. It
Long
was
Island?
some wild channel. I think it was called Metro.
Oh boy.
Nobody remembers. I'm
Sam Wu's
Googling
off
it
his
right
rocker
now.
over here. Woo! Yeah, no one knows. No one knows. Ramona says we should trade Zaka already. Whoa. Ramona. Yeah, Corbin, I can't wait to see Jackie play in the All-Star game as well. He's going to put up some nice... I think he's going to put up some good points in that game. It's made for his style of play. Yep, Steve. No, Andre. Don't call me. I'm sorry. No, Andreas. Don't call me Andre Johnson. Janssen call. Although we came close to Sam. Don't call me Bob Papa Woo making one of his classic touchdown calls. Andreas Janssen had a very, very good chance there to score. I think, was it the third or the second period? I think it might have been the third period, right in front of the net. And Sorokin was big tonight. The Devils got some good chances. They had over 30 shots on goal again. But Sorokin definitely robbed them on quite a few.
Yeah, and I think
And they gave up.
I don't know did he get the start of the game? He should have if he didn't.
I can't remember who it was, but I mean, they gave up. I mean, the Devils didn't give up very many shots, but it was only 11. I think it was 6 and 5 through the second and third period. But everything that they did give up was really high quality. Mm-hmm. So we said Gillies really can't fault him on those goals tonight. He played a lot better than a what would you call him? Was he an AHL, depth goaltender who got called up? I mean, he wasn't going to be our backup. Bernier was originally going to be our backup, and then there's Blackwood, and then he was Gillies was the insurance backup. So having that guy come in and play the way he did off a break, got to give him. I'm giving him first star just for that. I'm giving Gillies my own first star. Yeah, just for that.
So far,
that was an impressive game.
Anyway,
Islanders had 4 power plays. Yeah, I mean, there was 2 breakaways in the first. They had that 2-on-1 in the third when PK lost the edge on the power play. I think there was another 1 or 2 in the second as well. He came up huge. I know the Islanders, I think, missed the net on 2 of them, but still, he was there. He was playing his angles. He came out. Like, I thought Gillies did a hell of a job tonight. Who else? Anyone on we robbed ourselves? Maybe Steve. Anyone on the Corbin and Joey. Benji always thinks we can make the playoffs. That's never gonna change. Well, Benji always thinks that we'll make the playoffs. Come on. But anyone on YouTube Live, anyone on Twitter Live or anything like that, Sam Wu?
Joey B says he likes my green jacket, old school.
I like the green jacket too. You know what? I like the collar. I like the striping on the inside there too. That's nice. I like it.
Also, David Ayers for Carolina, a little fire boy. Joey B, thoughts on Devils and how they give up the neutral zone? Opposing teams get too much momentum between the blue lines. Need to fix that.
Well, Sam has talked endlessly about the home run, touchdown, 3-point, whatever you want to call it, pass from end to end that a lot of times are not accurate. Tonight, it worked well in one instance, but it has to be limited. When you're not making those crisp passes, your neutral zone game is going to get eaten up by a Barry Trotz team that's GM'd by Lou Lamoriello. That's just the nature of the beast. They have to make the shorter, crisper passes and get it into the zone with possession. I thought they struggled tonight. Jack Hughes has been very good at getting the puck into the zone with possession, and I feel like he struggled for a good portion of the game. There's a lot of good that Jack did, but I do feel like that was just one area tonight where it just didn't seem to be on. And the Devils, in the past couple games, we've seen a lot more crisp passes, but tonight there were those reminiscent moments during our terrible streak from Thanksgiving to New Year's.
Yeah, but at the same time, depleted team, haven't played in a while. Some of these guys were on the protocol, weren't allowed to see the ice.
I'm not going crazy about it. Yeah. For what we got, we saw the fight, but there was, obviously there was some rust too.
Yep. So, but well, Scotty, we're getting close to wrapping up.
Yes.
Trying to
Okay.
keep with the
Well,
timeline.
yeah. So, well, thank you to everyone out there for watching in and following the team. We're going to have Woo reports coming. I know we're going to be off for the next couple days. There will be
What are we
no
gonna
game
do?
day live. I know there'll be no game day live with Vinny. There'll be no Devils After Dark with me, Scotty. But Sam Woo will always be around with the Woo reports. Nick Villano is going to be doing State of the Fan address. On Wednesdays, we'll still be doing the Sunday show. Our Hockey on Tap guys are around on Monday. So there's plenty of content for you to absorb here at the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. But we will be back the next game, which, oh man, what was it? I forgot already, Sam Woo. Who was it again?
Wednesday.
Arizona. Next
Arizona.
Wednesday. Arizona at home. We'll have the big monitors on, old Taj Lounge 973, so we can talk to you. Get your bucket of beers.
You should bring your accountant to Taj Lounge 973 on Wednesday. Arizona Coyotes. It's tax season. Get it?
No, I don't get it.
Didn't the Arizona Coyotes forget to pay their taxes?
I don't know.
Just
Did
recently?
they?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think they owe like 1.9 million. Finally, they got a lien.
Whoops.
Like from. Yeah. I was trying to make a joke.
Send that email?
Well, we sent you 3 warning letters.
Mm-hmm.
I was just
Well,
trying to make a joke.
The old Yotes will be in town there on Wednesday. So, like we said, if you're going to the game, stop by Taj Lounge 973. Game Day Live with Vinny will be up on the screens. Devils After Dark with me as well. Say hi to Jesse. Make sure you tip her nice. And like we always say, those bucket of beers are some good prices over there at Taj Lounge. Go tell them Sam Woo and Scotty and Vinny and the whole crew sent you over.
Absolutely. Want to thank all those joining in. Ramona, Lisa, Steve, Corbin, Joey, Mike, Benji, all you folks.
Oh, Benji.
Ryan.
Oh, Benji.
Matt Junio, Corey, lots of people. DGW732. Sam, I think it was called Metro Guide. When MSG and MSG2 were booked, any third local game would overflow to Metro Guide. It's Metro TV. I looked it up because I saw a press release from 2002. You're making sense.
About
the entertainment.
You took the red. You must have taken the red pill or the blue pill. I don't know. You took the wrong one. I'm not sure. You took the red. You took the blue pill. That's why you ended up in Islanders Long Island cable instead of the red pill and the Jersey side, where there was no Metro whatever. In my day, we had to go to Metro 55. 55.
I think it was Channel 55. I don't
Metro
remember.
55.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Because I do remember, like, if you had DirecTV, you couldn't watch the game. Because DirecTV wouldn't have Metro on the spillover.
Well,
anyway.
We were thankful for that Metro 55. Thankful. You kids today, you go stream it. You're not thankful. We didn't know. The magic, the TVs, the hockey games.
And I remember the audio was horrible on Metro as well. They never got it right. It was always scratchy. It was like, it was terrible. Well, thank you, DGW732. At least I don't feel like an idiot.
I don't believe either of you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, DG.
Thank you, Scotty. Till next time, this is
Sam
Devils After Dark. Let's go, Devils.